Barrett.
Yeah, Dad.
Serious talk now. We're picking up Alex for lunch. I was thinking of a way to try to help, do my part with this whole gay community versus guns thing. When the shooting thing happened, I don't know, something happened to me. I felt close. I think it's because they were still, like, all right, we let Alex in. I think it's because
Alex, I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
Okay. I think since they're still our brothers, right? They're our American brothers, that got attacked. It made me feel closer to them. That makes sense. Like, really, they weren't gay men. They were American men who got attacked, right? But there is this issue among the gay community that seems to kind of, agree with the ideology that, owning guns is not a good thing. Did you lock him out again?
I'm sorry, I did.
Anyway, what I was thinking about doing, this is like a trial balloon. I'm looking for comments, okay? What I was thinking about doing, and I want this to be done in a respectful way, I was thinking about having a giveaway, and what it would be is I would give away a Glock 19, and I would want gay people to enter, and with the idea that I would be trying to help inspire them to think about becoming CCW holders, concealed carry holders. That the idea is to inspire them to free themselves and to feel liberated and to feel like they have some tool to keep them from being oppressed, from this coming threat. This is just the first attack, right? I mean, the more immigrants we have, ISIS has already said that they've got 900 guys, in our country waiting to do this kind of thing. So it's not going to be the last incident. So what can we do? What can we do to help encourage them to arm themselves, or at least if they're not going to carry, at least buy a gun and learn how to enjoy the sport? Because that's we enjoy, right? This is fun for us. This is not a serious, it's a serious sport, but it's not, we don't get into the tactical aspect of it. We do it for the sport, for the fun, and if we ever need it for protection, it's there, right? But I want them to understand that it can be a fun sport. It doesn't have to be, and I think there's this thing on the internet, especially YouTube, where, like, if you own a gun, you have to do this, or you have to do this. No, you don't. No. Freedom is freedom. You can own a gun. The Second Amendment allows you to own one, and you can just leave it laying on the floor in your basement if you want to. That's not a good idea. I'm just saying, there's no requirement after that. Just learn to have fun, learn to shoot it, learn how it operates, learn the history. That's the fun part of it. And so what I would like to have is a giveaway, and I know we kind of made fun of the name, but what else would you call it? Or I was saying we should have, and I'm being sincere, okay? I'm not trying to be funny. It would be, ArtisanTony's gay giveaway. And I know that sounds, but how do you name it? How do you name the giveaway? And you can put this in the comments. How do you let people know in your video title that you're having a giveaway for that purpose? You're giving away a Glock 19. You're trying to inspire them. You're trying to inject philosophy into their culture that they don't have now. That's the goal. Those that want to learn, and I would encourage, what's the guy's his name's Milo, but what's his last name? Ulanovich or something. It's really long, and go watch his videos. Okay, he's a gay man. He's a gay conservative. He is very good. He's very articulate, unlike me. I'm an old Southern Tennessee boy, so I'm not as articulate as some of these people. Watch his videos, and you will be inspired. I mean, honestly, I watched several of his videos after the event, and that's what inspired me to do something. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is break this stereotype that Christians hate, people. I don't hate anybody. I feel closer to gay men now than I ever have, because as a group they have been attacked, and they are our American brothers. We're all Americans. We should be, solidarity. Will you quit flipping your phone? I'm trying to think, boy. Okay, it's over here. Stop. Anyway, I'm trying to think. We don't plan our videos enough to have distractions, do we? I didn't plan this one. So what I'd like to do is get feedback, and if everybody thinks no, I want feedback from gay people. If they're like, no, it's a dumb idea, we don't need your help, blah blah blah, that's fine. How else are straight guys who love guns supposed to help? You tell me. Okay, now again, I'm a Christian and I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I don't judge people, and I don't think you're going to hell and all that. Most Christians don't believe that. It's a stereotype that is placed on us basically on the internet. Nobody I know in real life thinks that Christians hate gay people. I don't know. Do you all know anybody like that? I don't. That's sort of an internet myth. It's not an internet. It's propagated on the internet. There's a lot of things on the internet that just aren't true at all. Just totally false. So how do we break through these stereotypes? How do we show that we want to help and encourage people to have that freedom, have that feeling of liberation and freedom and from oppression? The first day I got my CCW, I had guns, right? I had a bunch of guns, but when I got that little thing that said I could carry it around with me, that was liberating. Okay, it's sort of like it's a feeling you can't really understand until you've done it. And so I would think that people in that category, or any category that feels more oppression than just your normal white guy walking down the street, the minority groups would want to feel liberated from that. And you can forget any kind of political system giving you that feeling. Liberals aren't going to give you that feeling. Republicans, Democrats, there's not going to be a political party. You can vote for whoever you want to, but they all have proven that they cannot provide you with that feeling of freedom. That's something you have to grab. You have to grasp it for yourself. You have to go get it. And that's one way. And you might say, well, that's crazy, but having a tool at your disposal that can provide defense for yourself in a situation like a mass shooting is liberating. And there are plenty of instances where a good guy with a gun stopped, just devastation. So anyway, I'd like to do the giveaway, but I don't want it to become something that like points out things wrong about people or creates judgment, or I was wanting to give away a Glock 19, and if it happened to be a local person, I was going to invite them to the range and we were going to shoot. I hold an NRA basic pistol instructor certification. I don't do it professionally, but I could provide a few pointers. So it's that kind of thing that once you get into it, that and you feel the fun. You feel how enjoyable it can be and how liberating it can be. It gets kind of addictive. That's what I would like to interject into the gay culture, because I think what is interjected into the gay culture right now is this, quote, some sort of progressive liberalism that's not working for them. It's just not. It's proven that it's not working. So anyway, sorry I didn't mean to involve Bear and Alex in this. I just had a minute to, don't blame them for my weirdness, but I just had a minute. We're going to lunch and we need to get going. So let me know what you think. See you guys.